All right, so Ryan Reynolds was teasing Deadpool and Avengers. What's that mean? Kind of know that it's going to happen, don't we? Because of Deadpool and Wolverine. Greta Gerwig's Narnia movie it started filming. That's big news. Shrek 5 is delayed until June 2027. Superman is now coming out this week on digital, says James Gunn. And apparently, we're also going to be getting some Marvel chairs again real soon. So that's the big question. The other big question, is it going to be just me on the show today, or are Mike and Roxy going to be here? We'll find out in just a moment. Let's get into it. It's Kristian Harloff Show. Let's do it. What's going on, everybody? It is the Kristian Harloff Show here today on this Tuesday, right? Yeah, today's Tuesday. And we have a lot of stories to cover. So I'm glad that you guys are here today. And we were able, people are saying in the chat, they're like, hey, I thought today was the 2:00 show. Well, no, I was lucky enough that both Mike and Roxy were able to do today at this time. So we're going to just stay at this time and we're figuring it out. So joining me on the show today, as always, Mike Kalinowski is here. Hello, Mike.
What's going on?
And Roxy, right there. There she is. Oh, what's up? What's wrong?
No, it's just a very difficult time for me to get to the show this time. I've been sprinting on empty.
But thank you for doing it. You told me last night you were able to do it. We're trying to figure out, like, because Roxy might be a thing where Roxy is kind of like what Mike was. They're going to kind of trade places where Mike was the floater, as we said, and would kind of bounce to show, and we're potentially doing that with Roxy now. She's just going to try to find the time since she is very kind to make that work for her schedule. So thank you for being here, both you guys. Bit chaotic, I know, but yet here we are. You beat Roka last week, but Capes and Cows. You know what happened last week, Roxy?
What?
So Capes and Cows, you guys were seconds away from winning again. They were down by like 13 with like 5 minutes left. There's like, they're not gonna do it. And Sam walked in because she was about to shoot Lord of the Rings, so she sat down, and then everybody started firing questions.
Oh yeah, I saw that you texted that. So, I've told you a million times. I think it should be that we hit a benchmark.
It's very difficult for me to do that, and I'll explain off air why that is.
And I'm sure financially, but just I feel bad for the people.
Yeah, well, that's the competition of it. But Mike, and you got an email from Chris Carr.
I did. Yeah, I'm working on it. I got it. I got the email.
Okay, good.
Questions for her,
well, we're trying to get Mike's set up a little better because Mike's going to be on it looks like Mike's going to be able to do Tuesdays in the morning. So we're just trying to get the setup working.
Oh, the people are going to be sad about that.
That for you guys?
No, that his internet works.
Oh, that his internet works. That's true. Well, we don't know if it's going to be working or not. We'll find out. But nonetheless, we got stories to discuss today. Tons of stuff to discuss today, and I think the first thing I'm actually going to bring up. I was going to do this Deadpool story, but this kind of came out of nowhere, and I wonder if both of you guys have already heard this. I did it on the intro, but originally Superman was supposed to come out on digital like the 26th or something. That changed. Comes out this Friday now, which is crazy town.
Really?
Yeah, look at this. James Gunn reveals the Superman digital release date. And here is what it says. This is from Newsweek. Newsweek says that James Gunn kicked off the DCU films in a big way as Superman came rocketing into theaters on July 11th and has since become the highest grossing film on The Last Son of Krypton. Now, DC and comic book fans can watch the new hit film when it releases on digital. Gunn revealed when the digital release will happen, which is very soon. He said Superman is coming to your homes this Friday, 8/15, available for pre-order. Catch it while it's still in theater. So 8/15, moving it up. Superman will hit digital on August 15th. The film was released just over a month ago in theaters. It can now be viewed on digital platform starting on the date. So they're going away from that 45 and looks like more so on the 30 day. Superman became an instant hit Film has grossed over 579 million in the worldwide box office, according to Box Office Mojo. Though the usual case is that the comic book films do well overseas, Gunn's venture did not surpass domestic totals. Domestic gross is over 331 million, which overseas numbers come in at 247. Those figures are nothing to scoff at, but it could be the controversy surrounding the film's message of being about an illegal alien that led to the film not performing as well others in the United States. So Superman holds a current 81% on Rotten Tomatoes and an even higher 91% for audiences. DCU filming starts. We know it starts. Okay. So what do you guys make of the fact that they are putting this out, Rox, this Friday? You know, it's like we've been discussing whether or not we think it's going to get to 600. Will this take away?
Did it?
It almost did. It's like 560 or something like that. So putting it out on Friday, does that take away from that, or is it because like you still have to buy it at home? It's not like it's going to be on HBO Max. You got to buy it in order to watch it anyway. What do you think? Is this a good move or a bad move? Should they have stayed at 26th, or this is good?
I don't get it. Like, I guess, you know, the last couple times I've done this, I have people in my DMs calling me an ableist. So I don't know. Maybe there's an entire community that's very, very upset when we speak on this, but because people who are handicapable and not able to get to the theaters deserve to be able to see movies as well. And so I can't speak to that. Like, again, every time that this comes up, even with the 45-day window, and I say something, there's a bunch of people who are like, this is disrespectful that you think that it shouldn't be released at home. There are immune compromised people. There are people who it's not easy for them to get there, or whatever it is. So that is absolutely true. And I'm not speaking about that, but just as a financial choice as the studio, I don't really understand the reason to release a movie 5 weeks, like Superman, 5 weeks on digital. Afterwards, it makes the theater going experience seem less important for your future movies. Like if you're somebody, you know, I had a bunch of people who messaged me about Superman, like, I'm going to wait to just see this at home. And I thought to myself, don't do that. You're going to be 2 months behind the conversation. But for the next movies, if you know that they're going to be dropping them and you can sit at home 5 weeks later, I just don't see that being a great move. But what do I know? Business people who have been researching this probably made the decision and think that it's going to be financially beneficial. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I think Roxy makes a lot of great points, actually, because you say, well, okay, you have your movie out there too. You want people to go see it still in the theater. You're trying to get it to as much as you can in the theater. And now ultimately what you're doing is putting it on digital and people go, oh, I can stay home. But is it also a fact that, look, they see their numbers each week. They're paying attention to each week. The theaters are maybe saying, hey, you know, there's only so many tickets that we're selling at this point. They're like, you know what, let's try to just do the double and double. It's like you got because they're not taking it out of theaters. It's still in theaters. So for those people who maybe weren't going to go to see it in the theater at all, like, okay, now we're making extra money because they'll make a lot of money on VOD. I mean, there's no doubt about it. For the question is now, I guess the argument against what Roxy was saying is, I guess not really against it, but maybe so to add to why they would do this, it's because you have the 26th is when it was supposed to come out. So if you have this on digital, or you have to buy it for an extra month, an extra however long, maybe they're adding more money that way because now you're charging for people at home to watch it. They're paying $23, $24, whatever it is to watch it.
Wouldn't they have done that anyway, Kristian?
They would have, but
maybe
maybe you get that's why they're doing it a couple of weeks earlier. They want to do it. Maybe they want to get the money out. You know, they figure, you know what, we were going to do it on the 26th. Let's do it now and see how long we can, you know, have our second box office, if you will. But now it's at home. I don't know, Mike, what do you feel about it?
Well, first of all, he's the head of the studio, so he's making the decision. Like, if you look at, I've been waiting for Mission Impossible to come out. It's not coming out till the 19th of this month. That's 3 months of digital. Right. And it's still going to be 2 more months after that before it becomes physical media, because they understand the value of keeping these. And you can't see Mission in theaters right now. I tried to see it the other day. Superman, like, I saw it last week and Monday, and Nate was in town,
Yeah.
He's a big Superman guy. We want to see it together. So I didn't buy tickets. I was like, well, and he doesn't have A-list because he's Cinemark where he lives.
Yeah.
So Tuesday, we're getting ready to see the movie for an hour before it. I put 4 screenshots up of all the theaters in Burbank and Glendale, and it was sold out. No good seats. That's 5 weeks after the movie came out. So I don't understand the reasoning. Like, again, LA's a big movie going place, but on a Tuesday night, you couldn't get good seats. Like that, I don't understand that. But also, do you guys follow Luis Fernandez, box office guy? Like, I really like his stuff.
No,
he's pointing Superman to go to 650 to, I think 640 to 680 is what he's projecting it's going to end at. Yeah, and he's great at box office. He does it. He does the numbers and this and that. He's a real good box office guy.
Wow.
He's saying 640 to 680. So I don't know if that changed, but moving it up a week digitally, I don't think that really. I don't know, but again, Gunn's the head of the studio, so it's his call. So,
well, I think that Zaslav probably has some stuff about that. You know,
And
yeah. If I think he said, "Hey, I want it in theaters longer."
Yeah, right.
But also, they're going into IMAX again, and I think in the UK and Australia, maybe it's going back into IMAX because Fantastic Four and something else aren't pulling the numbers. So there's like, well, let's put Superman back in. Yeah. And in that article, it said. I think they misspoke or misread where they said that the domestic is disappointing. The international is disappointing. The domestic's incredible.
No, he didn't say domestic. He said international.
Okay, because it has to be. It's the highest grossing Superman film of all time domestically.
If it would have done well really well internationally, it would be as big of as Jurassic World.
But Fantastic Four is hurting internationally too. I think we talk superhero fatigue. Yeah. Maybe international audiences are just done with our superheroes.
Yeah.
So we all agree that the only reason that Zaslav, Safran, Gunn, Warner Brothers, DC in general would be releasing this early digitally on VOD is financial reasons, right? There's no other reason that this could be.
I can't. I mean, I guess there could be. I don't know what that would be, but I don't know. I mean, like, why if you're the 26th, why not just wait?
I don't.
Let me ask you guys. Do you guys know? Does this count?
Are you going to answer my question?
Oh,
Roxy. So that yes. So you. I tried to answer it. So do you have a follow up, and then we'll let Mike do whatever.
Well, answer.
Okay.
What? She's not allowed to have an answer to her question?
Mike, what's your question, man?
No, it's all right. Go ahead.
Do you drink coffee?
Nope.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Why, do you have an ad to run?
No.
Oh.
I just feel I was.
It would have been a good transition.
I don't have him in the morning, so normally, I don't see Grouchy Morning Mike. So now we even see.
Well, I am curious, like the audacity for him to be a little annoyed right now when like I was in the middle of something, Mike.
What's wrong, Mike?
Nothing. Go ahead.
What's going on? It's like from one. Anyway, go ahead, Roxy. Finish your point. It was a good point.
I'm wondering if this has anything to do with anything else. So what comes to mind immediately is like the battle with Marvel. Is this because they want to get ahead of Fantastic Four and they feel like that has lessened the conversation? Is it because of they're trying to prep the release of Peacemaker and they think this will help promote Peacemaker if people can watch it at home?
I think that's a good possibility too. Because when does that come out, Rox? Do you know?
Next Thursday on the 21st.
That very well could be it.
So, and all of those, of course, would be financial decisions ultimately. But I just mean, is there anything else we can think of that's why they feel like they want to get this home earlier?
Those are all great points. I mean, it's as Mike said, I think Gunn and Safran really are the only ones who really know the true decision behind it. Maybe they were pressed into doing it. Who knows? I don't know.
I need to know, Mikey, what you were going to ask us. I need to know.
I don't even remember.
No, what's wrong with you today? You're all right?
No, I'm good.
Oh no,
we've lost Mike.
Why is everybody upset? Everybody's been getting upset lately. It was it's like, I don't know. Yes, last week you had, but when we had the audience bomb Roca and Snyder, which was did you watch that back, Roxy?
No.
Oh, they were.
I asked you to send me time code. I don't want to sit through the whole thing.
That's
Not because I didn't want to support it.
The audience had time codes all over that thing. It was hilarious, and I called them.
So what happened?
They were pissed off, but they were in the middle arguing about James Gunn and other things. So they already heated at each other, like yelling at each other, and then the audience went over there and started bitching at him, and or started messing with them, and then they
called me that night, but I didn't even ask him about it.
Oh, I talked to both of them afterwards, and they were laughing about it. But it was fun. But for some reason, Mikey Christmas is getting pissed. We'll figure out why.
I think he does know what the question he wanted to ask.
I really don't.
Lost it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Please. Now I don't want your internet. If your internet starts going on you right now, your head is going to explode. It's going to be like anger from inside out. I can see. Don't see. He's trying not to laugh. Look at him, Mike.
Yes.
So what else? So do you have any other follow-up?
No,
thoughts?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm good.
Okay. All right, great. Guys, what do you make of this? Not what's going on with Mike, but in general, what do you make of the Superman news? Is this a good move? Is this a bad move? Do you think it should come out on the 26th, 45 minutes? Let us know. Put your thoughts in there. All right. We led with this. We talked about this in the in the thumbnail anyway. We talked about it in the thumbnail. Ryan Reynolds is now teasing Deadpool for the Avengers Doomsday, which I think makes a lot of sense. We saw it. If you saw Deadpool and Wolverine, you have the scene with Thor. But now there's also this talk about another chairs event with Marvel, which I guess who knows when that's coming out, probably soon. But here's the news. And this again from Newsday. And so out of the many stars confirmed to appear in next year's Doomsday, Ryan Reynolds isn't among them, but the Deadpool Wolverine star social media may have you thinking otherwise. Early Monday morning, Reynolds posted an image to his official Instagram page of a white Avengers logo. A red anarchy symbol was drawn over the superhero team's logo. There it is. And then the cryptic post was put up without any accompanying caption, leaving fans to speculate on exactly what it means. Not long after the names of the Avengers Doomsday cast were revealed, Kevin Feige indicated there were more names likely to be added to the list. Considering how prominently the multiverse will factor into Doomsday's story and how much it will revolve around Deadpool and Wolverine, Reynolds' Merc with a mouth would seem like a natural fit. It's also possible Reynolds' post refers not to Doomsday, but to the follow-up Secret Wars. It would not be unlike the Russo brothers to save some of Marvel's heroes for the second film. Fans will remember Paul Rudd's Ant-Man, Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye were absent from 2018's Infinity War, but both were pivotal in Endgame. If Reynolds does show up in Doomsday or Secret Wars, it could be the last time fans see Deadpool for a while. A recent report from Variety claimed that Marvel sees projects like Deadpool 4 and Blade as low priorities. Report is surprising considering the success of Deadpool and Wolverine. The film pulled in $1.3 billion globally, yada, yada, yada. And Doomsday is scheduled to come out December 18th, 2026. Okay, so Mike, start with you on this one. Is this cryptic or is this a no-brainer? We know that he's going to be in one of these movies, and if so, which one do you think it's going to be?
Can I be frank for a second?
Sure.
I could care less. Couldn't care less to make you happy. No, I couldn't care less. I hear the rumor now Evans is in it and he's under a code name, but a month ago he's like, "Hey, I wish those guys well. It's a good party. I can't be at the party." I'm so done with that secret BS with these movies that it's just like, make a good movie, man. Make a good movie.
That's all you care about. I
don't care anymore. It's like Marvel's in spin control right now because Fantastic Four, it shouldn't. It's a great movie. Mm-hmm. The next day after they forget about it, and it's like, hey, look at Spider-Man in his new costume. Look at him out here swinging with Daniel Destin Cretton. And people are turning on John Watts, and he's like, "Oh, I've never seen this much sauce in a John Watts Spider-Man movie that's in this 1 minute thing." And now they're going to do this, and they're going to do their 4-hour chair thing again for this other second half, and just make a damn good movie. You've lost the audience's goodwill, Marvel. You need to just, hey, we're going to work. We're going to win you back. We're going to put it out there.
Yeah, well,
that's my 2 cents.
Okay, that's good 2 cents. Roxy, what do you think as far as this post? Is it anything, or is it like I said, is it a guarantee that he's going to show up in the first one, the second one, or not at all?
Number one, at risk of pissing Mikey off more, it's Destin Daniel Cretton, not Daniel Destin Cretton. Number two, number two is that Ryan's in a little bit of a PR crisis moment.
Yes.
And I think it's interesting. I went to the Post, and he has restricted the comments on it, as he's been restricting comments on everything since
the nonsense.
Blake lawsuits. So I am kind of curious, because we've never seen Ryan Reynolds not be like man of the people for all of these movies. And I am curious how that impacts creators' decisions on what they put him in, and his decisions on how much press he does for specific things. As all of us have done press stuff before, we know that they can be very, very strict on, like, you can't ask this, and this, or they won't release the footage to you. But I was kind of thinking about, like, okay, so if he is involved in this, what exactly does that look like? And what are the conversations behind closed doors? I wouldn't be surprised if he's involved. That makes sense. And it seems like they want to, anybody who anybody has ever cared about, they want to throw into the MCU right now. And he is the last person to make them $1 billion. So
yeah. So it makes sense. I think you're 100% right, by the way. The reason they made that statement is for that it's not Blade and Deadpool, not a priority right now, is because let's let the Blake Lively thing go away before we start talking about Deadpool again. If he shows up in a couple of scenes in the Avengers, and he's not a starring role, nobody's going to, bitch and moan about him being in it and having a full movie, and he's not going to be the one doing the majority of the press in the way that, like you just said, in the way that he would be for Deadpool 4, which it would be, there'd be so many questions kind of coming in. So why have the hassle? And going after what Mike said, which I agree with 100%, is they really need to just focus in on this being a good movie, right? And you're going to need the publicity behind it. Look, I thought that the first event that they did with all the chairs was ridiculous. But guess what I did? I sat there the whole damn time and live streamed. The whole time. It's the live stream.
Because of your job?
Yeah. Yeah. But it was one of the most highly watched things that I have done the entire year, was that thing. And it'll happen again. Not just me watching it, but the fact that people now are going to see, well, who else is going to be in it now? It's going to be a bunch of chairs again. The question is, will it be Downey again at the very end of it, or is it going to be another reveal towards the end? Are you going to be watching? I know Mike's answer is no. You probably watched the recap on social media. Would you even watch the social media recap there, Mike?
I saw people's lists online.
That's all you. So you're not going to even pay attention to, just like you said.
No. My life is more important than 4 hours watching a TV monitor and it's not a movie.
It's fair.
Shots fired right at you, Kristian.
Roxy, like, that's his job. It's not my job. Simple as that. Like, you got upset last week when we called you out on the show We're Waiting for You. If you're going to call me out on it, keep doing it.
Guys, that's okay. Everybody.
Mike, you feel attacked by me today?
If that's how it's going to be, then that's how it's going to be today.
We're skewing away from fun bantering and people getting upset. So let's not do that. Let's have some fun. Can we do that, Mike?
Sure.
All right, let's have some fun. Let's do this first. Woo. What do you guys think about Deadpool? Is he going to show up? Is he not going to show up? Should he show up? Put your thoughts in there. Let us know. I think we need a break. So in order to do that, we're going to go to CarGurus. I told you about CarGurus and Cash App. Both are amazing. Check this out. I'm going to tell you guys then, and I'm excited to tell you guys, I have been, since I got here, I'm shopping for cars and everything too. Car shopping is tough. It's designed, I feel, like it's like you're supposed to like second guess yourself when you're shopping. It's like, I don't know, I can't tell. Is this a good price? I think this is the right choice. Well, this is the good thing. CarGurus. You don't have to wonder. They have the most inventory of new and used cars, so you can find the best deal. And with unbiased deal ratings, price drop alerts, and in-depth vehicle reviews, you'll make a decision you can feel great about, because a big deal should never feel like a big risk. It is solid, and I think you're going to dig it, because what CarGurus is going to do, it's going to connect you with trusted dealerships when you're ready, and it ensures a transparent and hassle-free buying process. It gives you the control to shop how you want to shop, with the tools, information, and data-driven deals that you need. It's no wonder that SimilarWeb estimated traffic data shows CarGurus is the #1 most visited car shop site. So you can buy or sell your car today with CarGurus at CarGurus.com. You got to go to CarGurus.com. Make sure that your big deal is the best deal. That is CarGurus.com. Oh, man, I'm so glad to finally talk to you guys about Cash App. I've been using Cash App forever, and now I get to talk to you guys about it. Don't worry. It's very easy, fast to sign up. Do you even know how much interest your money is earning you in your bank account right now? Well, let me tell you some stuff. Cash App can do way more than you think to make your money work for you. If you direct deposit at least $300 in paychecks each month and use the Cash App card for purchases, you can earn up to 4% annual interest on your savings. There's no hidden fees, no minimum balance requirements. Also, you can hit your saving goals even faster by turning on the Roundups feature on your Cash App card. With Roundups, every purchase you make using the card is rounded up to the nearest dollar, and that spare change is automatically put into your savings. Don't let your money sit around and gather dust. Make it work for you. Take advantage of high interest savings on Cash App today. For a limited time only, new Cash App customers can use our exclusive code and earn some additional cash. For real, just download the Cash App, use our exclusive referral code, Kristian, in your profile, send $5 to a friend. Within 14 days, you're going to get $10 dropped right into your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App. Cash App is a financial service platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partner. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, members FDIC, direct deposit, roundups, overdraft coverage, and discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosure. All right. Thank you to Cash App. Thank you to CarGurus. Thank you, guys. You guys get it. And I told you I had drinks with the podcast agency not so long ago, and they're like, your audience, your community is just so good. They understand support. And I said, yes, they do. And they see high conversions because that means you guys are understanding. You get something really good for yourself, and you help out the show tremendously. All right. Let's get back into this, guys. Let me just go here. Can I go here? What happened? There we go. I mean, you know what? Let's try that. Maybe that'll be better.
Switch up
Switch that up.
Feng shui it.
Yeah, we'll change it up. We'll switch up the mood. What are you drinking? What do you got? You got a pina colada?
Just a Diet Coke.
All right. That's probably what you need right now. I like that too. I need it too. If I don't have my 2 coffees in the morning, I'm a disaster. I get it. You need it in the morning. So, and for you guys anyway. All right. Let's do this. Mike, you excited for Rambo coming back or what?
I saw that. Something pretty good. I like that kid.
All right, let's check it out. Let's see what this story is all about, because it broke yesterday. We were on the show and people kept sending it. We were pretty much done with it by the time this thing came out. So, Roxy, tell me if I pronounce this kid's name right. Noah Centineo?
Centineo, yeah.
Centineo, okay. He's up for young John Rambo. Noah Centineo, the recruit warfare Black Adam, is attached to star as a young John Rambo in a prequel film currently in the works for Millennium Media. While the plot is under wraps, the film is expected to be the origin story of a young John Rambo during the Vietnam War. The character was created by David Morrell in his novel First Blood, which was adapted into the 1982 film starring Sylvester Stallone as the Green Beret, returning home and forced to flee into the mountains by a cruel sheriff and his deputies. Subsequent films dropped the more melancholy tone of the original in favor of a brutal, large-scale action, with the second one involving Stallone's character returning to Vietnam. The 5 movies in the franchise have generated more than $800 million worldwide. Jelmari Helander from Sisu is set to direct from a screenplay by writing duos Rory Haynes and Sarab Noshavrani. Stallone is reportedly aware of the project, but is not involved. Oh, I thought he was producing it. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Kevin King Templeton, Les Weldon, Jonathan Younger, and Avi Lerner produced, and the plan is to shoot the project in early 2026 in Thailand. Lionsgate, which released the past 2 Rambo picks, is the frontrunner to land the package. Centineo is currently slated to play Ken Masters in a new live-action Street Fighter next year. All right. Well, Mike, let's go with you here first. You like this kid? You dug with his casting. What do you think about this potential project? You think it's decent?
I like the last one. Was it John Rambo, or where he was going against the cartels? Like, I like that one. I mean, if they go back into the First Blood, vein of it and make it a little more serious, why not? But it seems like this kid is he seems to be attached to these big projects, and then they all fall through. Like, he was supposed to be He-Man there for a while.
He was supposed to be He-Man, yeah. And then,
I don't know. But I like him. I really do. I think he's there's a show on Netflix. He was like a FBI recruit or something, and I like the kid, so
Yeah.
I'll give him a shot.
Roxy, you've always been championing this kid. I remember the first time I ever heard about him was actually through you. So do you like this?
Yeah.
You do.
He
Okay.
did all those Netflix movies. Sierra Burgess is a loser. I'm sure you guys have never heard of that.
No.
You probably have heard of To All the Boys I Loved Before. No?
Nope.
Mike, have you heard of that?
I have not.
You guys have not heard? Okay, so he's done like a lot of YA
Okay.
Netflix movies where he is the heartthrob.
Okay.
So I was excited about his initial He-Man casting announcement before that was scrapped. And actually it made me look really, really stupid because I was in some bigwig Hollywood meeting where I brought up how excited that I was that he was He-Man because I didn't keep up with the news. And everybody was like, hey, he's not He-Man. I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. I feel so dumb. But I've never seen Rambo.
Ever.
So I don't know anything about this franchise.
No.
But let me tell you the thing about this article that has made me know that I 100% am going to see this movie and have a lot of viewing to do is that Sisu was my favorite movie of a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I like championed that movie so hard. It was one when I started with Rejects. It was one of the first times I never watched foreign language films.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it is like truly one of the greatest World War II movies that exists. That movie was phenomenal. It was so interesting. And I said, whatever this guy does next, I'm going to see. I guess this is what he's doing next. So
yeah, I remember Snyder was kind of raving about Sisu and this guy. And I think that's why he's excited about this. My thing, and this is unfair, and I can completely admit that. The only real reference I have of this kid is from Black Adam, and his character is a goof. So it's not, I can't see him as Rambo. It's not, again, not fair, different role. If he's a good enough actor, he can win me over really, really quickly. What I don't like is that Stallone's not involved. Stallone wasn't involved in the last Creed, and it was easily the worst out of the three of them. I liked it. Fine movie. And I thought Michael B. Jordan did a good job directing, but not having his stamp on it. Now it's different because he originated Rocky, and he created Rocky, and that was his thing. So I think he needed to be there for that world. Even though I get it, Creed was going off on his own, but they established so much with it was weird that Rocky wasn't here. But nonetheless,
is Rambo like a pretty boy at all?
No, Rambo. So the 1972 novel to this day is one of the best books I've ever read. It's such an internal. You get this thing, the psyche of it was 1972. The war wasn't even over yet when David Morrell wrote this book. And I remember, Mike, it was right before I came to Florida State. I was reading this thing out in Madeira Beach. And I remember I just was sitting on my dad's, he lived at this place in Madeira Beach. And I was just sitting in the backyard reading it. Like I couldn't stop turning the pages. It was so good. And it's so different than the movie. Like in the book, Rambo dies. Like, and it's like, and the Brian Dennehy character isn't like he's a little bit more understanding because he was also himself a war vet from the Korean War, and so they have like this understanding. And at the end, Troutman doesn't rescue him; he kills him. And I think they actually shot that scene and deleted it, obviously for obvious reasons because the franchise started. But it's dark, so that's my other question too. Is that what they don't really make clear in this? Is this a prequel to the Stallone movies, or is this a prequel to the novel? Because very different stories. If it's a prequel to what Stallone did, I feel like Stallone should be involved. If it's a prequel to the novel, then it doesn't matter. But then they should then have him do the novel version after, if this one is a success, if that makes any sense at all.
I don't see him being Stallone like that.
Right.
He's just super. I don't know the novel, but this actor is not. If you told me to cast a young Stallone, he wouldn't be on my list of 20 people. That's
what I'm saying. So then they're not, because Stallone's Rambo is Stallone's Rambo. That's his Rambo. Like David Morrell was pretty vocal on a lot of the stuff that Stallone did, and he wasn't thrilled with it. Stallone turned that into his own character in the way that he did for Rocky. The first one is about as close as to the novel, and then Stallone took it. So that's the question: is this a sequel? Is this a prequel to the Stallone movies, or is this a prequel to the novel? Because they're two different things entirely. So there you go. I don't know. I don't know enough about Noah. I agree with Roxy that I'm excited about the director. But let's see how it turns out. What do you guys think? Put your thoughts in there. Let us know. I certainly want to know your thoughts. Whether it's on the Clips channel, whether it's in the comment section here, that and more. We have been again starting at this new time, and it's been nice to have all of it. It seems like there's more people coming in the morning time. So it seems like there's just more. It's because it's essentially now, Roxy, like for you guys, similar to what we did for Collider Live, it's like a morning show, and then for the East Coast people, it's now a lunchtime show.
We were always that 10 a.m. slot. That was your jam.
Yeah, I mean, I could do, like, I just feel like to 9 in the morning gets us. It's 2 hours earlier than what we did, and I like the idea of the fact that people are showing up. That's what I wanted to do, and see if people showed up, and they dug it. So right now, you guys are at 19 questions. You need to catch Roka at 73. Think you can do it, Mike? Think you can do it?
Yeah, I think so.
Hell yeah, Mike. Today you're a man of few words, but I dig it. I like your smirk. Double deuce.
Do you at least know what this is?
I do. It's from the Roadhouse.
Okay, there you go. All right.
Come on, man. Show a little. Just an ounce. That's all I'm asking about. Did you guys? I know Mike saw it. Roxy, did you wind up seeing Naked Gun?
No.
Oh my God.
I'm super behind on everything. I haven't seen Together. What'd you say?
You haven't seen the original Naked Gun. I forgot.
Yeah, I haven't seen Naked Gun. I haven't seen Together. I haven't seen Freakier Friday, which I found out my friend from college wrote.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so cool. I haven't seen like anything in theaters right now other than the 2 superhero movies. Okay.
Well, did you wind up seeing Sinners, Mike?
Yeah, I saw Sinners.
When did you see it?
Back was in theaters.
I'm an idiot, and I admit it to you. I'm an idiot.
Why did you hadn't seen it?
I'm talking about Weapons. Not Sinners.
No,
I haven't seen Weapons.
Okay, Weapons is the one I'm like you did. When did you see it? Just came out. Moron.
I hear it's amazing.
It's in the top 3 for me right now.
Wow.
It's in the top 3.
Yeah, I got to get on it.
Yeah, it's
or just wait 30 days for him to be on VOD
and just react to it. Yeah, maybe so. I don't, because you liked Barbarian, right?
Loved.
Yeah. So this is different, very different. But I don't know. How's the weather out in LA right now?
Beautiful.
Nice. Yeah, it's been nice here. Went to the beach finally on Sunday, which was really nice.
With the fam?
Yeah, with the family, and then I took the little one to a birthday party afterwards.
How far are you from a beach?
16 minutes.
So nice.
It's amazing. It was really great. I was very excited about it. A lot easier to get to the beach here, surprisingly, than it was in where I was in LA because of the traffic.
You were doing it wrong.
No, the traffic. I'm telling you, the traffic was. I mean, it was with no traffic, it would have taken me like 5 minutes. But it was always PCHs, the farts. Anyway, let's get to some Star Wars stuff, Mike. It's like Sith counts all over again. I'm gonna let you host the show, Mike, right now.
I can't read that. I have my glasses on.
That's all right. McGregor, Christensen on their Star Wars fuchsia. So, production is currently underway on the 2nd season of the Star Wars series. Ahsoka and 2 names tied to the franchise have cleared up talks surrounding their involvement in the projects. Hayden Christensen, Ewan McGregor, who played Anakin and Obi-Wan, respectively made an appearance at the Fan Expo Boston over the weekend, with talk coming up about their work in the franchise. McGregor mentioned his wife, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, was currently filming Ahsoka as she reprises her role of Hera, but several reports seem to claim he too had joined in some way. That's not the case with full comments published by Collider showing that McGregor confirmed he's not involved in filming. Bullshit is what I say. That is, I will refute this. So Christensen is involved in the new run, is what expected to an expanded appearance beyond that first season. That said, could he one day take on a lead role in a Star Wars movie or TV show? The actor addressed the possibility. 100%, I would love to if the powers that be decided that's something I want to see. I would be there in a heartbeat. Ahsoka has been in production since late April and is expected to air sometime next year. Ewan McGregor is going to be in this. So I don't know what Dark Horizons and Collider is saying. It's not, he's going to be in. But We'll also see if Hayden has a bigger role, which I believe he will. And then, there's other things. So we shall see. But do you think, Roxy, what do you think?
This weekend was Boston Comic-Con, and Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor were doing photos, and my niece, who is aptly named Leia, and is 7 months old. My sister-in-law and brother waited for like 8 hours in line to have her take a picture with them and paid an astronomical amount. And I just got a photo sent to my phone of her with the two of them. And it made me so happy. The point is the two of them have been doing press together all week because of Comic-Con and hanging out a lot. I don't know if you remember this, Kristian, but Ahsoka's the one Star Wars live action thing I never watched.
I do remember that, yeah.
I don't know why. Feels like it would have been up my alley, but so many of you guys said you didn't like it that I was like, I guess I'll just kind of skip it. And now I feel like with the second season, I'll have to jump on it.
Like it. I think because of Hayden, you should see it. I think you'll like it. I didn't love it. I'm kind of with Mike, where I think I liked the first two episodes. Mike and I both liked the first two episodes, and we went and saw it at that thing, but then it just kind of went downhill from there. But go ahead, Roxy, finish.
So I don't know, because I haven't even seen the first one. I have no idea really what the second one would get to be, but I am kind of curious why you feel so confident about this. Is it insider information or just your theory?
Yeah, I got a tip on it, and I talked about it on January. And it was the same person that pretty much the Jeremy Allen White thing and the other stuff and who the villain is in Mando and Grogu, same thing. So it's like saying I don't do scoops. I don't look for scoops, but someone told me that. I was like, oh, okay. And then they came through with the Jeremy Allen White thing. They came through.
So why do you think that they're trying to hide it?
Because it's a surprise, and I understand why they want to surprise it up. But yeah, so and I think that maybe he misspoke and went, "Oops, that's not what I meant to say." And then they said, "Well, you can say you're talking about your wife." Well, because he said, because he says, "Was I not supposed to say that?" or something like that. And then they're like, "Oh no, we meant his wife." Who wouldn't know that Hera's in season 2? Of course she's in season 2. Am I not supposed to say that Hera, one of the main characters with an arc going into season 2, is in season 2? That makes no sense. So I don't understand that.
Who was the actor in MCU who did that with Don Cheadle sitting next to him? Was it Mark Ruffalo? You guys remember him from it?
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo said everyone died.
Everyone dies, and then am I not supposed to say that immediately afterwards?
Right. Yeah.
That's the line.
Did you see my my Don Cheadle song, Mike?
I did not.
This is from the live show. Check this out. Here's the show. Here's the song. Oh, that's not it. Where did it go? Did I not have one? I thought I had it.
Play it live.
Oh, you know what? I have to share the thing. Never mind.
What are you talking about right now?
Sam and I did a live show on
yeah, how'd it go?
Went great. She was great, and we did for the reactions on Marvel, for the fanfare. I came up with a Don Cheadle song that I do, and I did it live, and they sang along with me. It was nice. And she just watched Fellowship of the Ring, Roxy, so she's gonna share in your we'll see.
I don't know if she'll share in it. Her having a man next to her will probably be helpful. You did it with her, right?
Yeah. So who did you just do it with, Tara? Oh, okay.
Yeah, two women.
And who had never seen it before. Who had never seen it. Yeah. So she had questions and stuff about certain things. I was there to answer the questions.
Yeah.
You probably would have helped you if you had that too, right?
Well, maybe wouldn't have helped with the views, but definitely would have helped with the reaction, people's thoughts on this.
The views did really well for you.
Yeah. Oh my God, they annihilated for the channel, but I never want to touch the franchise again.
Oh, that's horrible.
I love the movies so much, and I watched them all before they were released. Thank God, because I was like, "This is the greatest franchise ever," and then everyone was like, "We hate you," and I was like,
"Oh, that's terrible." I was staying with Star Wars, Mike, on this one. You hear that. First of all, you think that Ewan's going to be in Ahsoka season 2, and are you going to be watching it? Because you were kind of worried at first that, hey, I didn't watch Rebels, I might be lost, and by the end of that season, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be watching the show. Like, it's, I don't know. Star Wars has lost me. So, Yeah, I just like.
There's nothing.
I don't know because
what about Starfighter?
What's up?
What about the Ryan Gosling Starfighter one?
That might be different. It's a movie.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I love Ewan McGregor in the role, but as I think about it, like I don't know, that time what's the time frame on this is again, clearly
sometime
it is. I don't know. I just like that time frame when we didn't know a lot about him.
Yeah.
I don't want to definitely don't want to see an Obi-Wan season 2 at all.
Right.
Like that time, I don't know. Again, it's Star Wars for different generations, man. This is a whole generation that grew up on Clone Wars, and that's for them. And it's Star Wars.
Yeah, but
could reach a point where I could say, "Hey, man, Star Wars is not for me anymore. It's not," and that's okay. I think we're okay with that. We everything has to be for everybody, and I don't agree with that. I think.
Yeah, I don't think it's getting new people though. Too, that's the problem. Ahsoka didn't capture a lot of people, and
that was insider baseball Star Wars though.
Way insider.
I want to say it was,
and it's not well written. It's just not a well-written show. There's some really good moments, but it's not a well-written show. And I think that's, I'm hoping that they can turn that around, but we'll see. And I think Hayden will have more to do. And I think they should lean on him more because that was the most exciting episode of the entire thing was when he was involved in it. They should do more of those moments and less of the goofy. Look, animated stuff does not play in live action. It's a reason why it plays in animated, because you can do certain things. You can cheat the eye, you can cheat things and make it believe, and it just comes up. Like Rebels was great in how you do it. But when you start to try to do that in animation writing into live action and try to do the same thing, it plays goofy. So I wonder, and I hope that they change that. We'll see. What do you guys make of Hayden Christensen, Ewan McGregor, back again? Put your thoughts in there. Do you think they're going to be together, or are they telling the truth? Ewan's like, no, I have nothing to do with it. Let us know. Roxy Striar, it's time for some TV. You ready for some TV?
Hell yeah.
You got a lot of TV stuff, and there's good TV stuff. And I'm watching, I think, one of the things that you picked here today, but let's start with this. Yeah, I'm watching. I'm about 2 episodes into one of these things.
I would think I know what it is, but it's not this one.
Yeah, no, it's not this one.
This is my shower show. I love Celebrity Family Feud. This is like what I put on when I just like taking a shower or I'm brushing my teeth, and it's just kind of like playing in the background. And all of a sudden I'm laughing at the people. They have great guests on this show of all different types that interact together so interestingly. And Steve Harvey is one of the greatest hosts of all time. He makes everything fun and cheerful. And if you just start looking for something that has nothing to do with anything wrong in the world for a second, it's a really great escape. And I last week brought up Press Your Luck, which I love, but this is my other one that I'm just like, can't get enough.
All right. Moving on to that one. And this is
the one you're watching, right, Christian?
That's it. I'm all caught up. No.
Guys, okay.
I've heard of it.
All right. So this is the summer I turned pretty. And man, you guys aren't going to know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to go ahead and guess that 90% of the people watching don't know what I'm talking about. But to the 10% of the people that do, The Peach killed me. The Peach killed me. This is a show about one girl who is in love with 2 brothers, and the 2 brothers are in love with her. And we did that on Vampire Diaries, but on Vampire Diaries, I think most people who were rational always knew she was going to end up with Damon. On this show, I genuinely do not know whether she is going to end up with one brother or the other. And she's engaged to one of the brothers. And it's just so awkward to watch these brothers both be in love with her and pine over her. And it feels like incestual. Mm-hmm. I'm really struggling with the show this season. It was really struggling with it. And also, there was a big campaign online that was hashtag Belly is a slut. Mm-hmm. Her name is Belly. And it's because, stop flirting with both the brothers. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. So, just the Peach, man. Those who know, who know.
All right.
You don't know, you don't know.
Next one after that.
Okay. We had the finale for Smoke. And I don't want to spoil it for anybody who's still catching up, but this was a very, very intense finale, where I was like, oh, what? I don't know about this show. I highly recommended it at first. Then in the middle of the season, I was like, And at the end, I'm like, that was a big swing. I guess. I'm curious if other people like this show. I haven't talked to one person in person that's watched this. And it's a big show. So I stuck with it and I enjoyed it. But to have Journey Smollett and Taron Egerton on a show together, that's Apple TV Plus, that is like a big detective fire show, and not know somebody in person who watches this, I'm kind of curious if this did not perform for them.
Okay. Next one after that, there's two more.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. If you told me I could only watch one show that was on right now, it would be this. And if you could tell me that I could watch this show for the rest of my life, once a season, once a year, I would give up every other show. This show is never not funny. It is it is so consistently the funniest show on television. The episodes now are like 18 minutes. They don't even give a fuck. They're just like, this is the concept we want to do that we just think's funny, and it's not that long, but this is the funny bit. And I eat it up. It is, I think we're 17 seasons in, 14 seasons, it's something crazy. And I truly, truly have loved every episode this season. They're the most disgusting, vile characters on TV. So good.
All right, last one.
This is the one I'm assuming you're watching, Kristian.
Yes, my daughter is very much in love with the show, and my wife and I are watching it with her. So
Wednesday came back. It dropped 4 episodes. It will be dropping 4 more episodes in September. This is not getting the same kind of reception that it got for the first season. Although I heard that Netflix released that it's knocking it out of the park for them numbers wise. I don't really know what that means. I understand why this isn't doing as well as it was first season. I feel like we're all kind of waiting for that other foot to drop. It's still really good because I love the characters and the performances, and the relationship between Wednesday and Enid, and of course with the rest of the Addams family, is very strong. But I am not as attached to the mystery of this season. The way that the 4th episode ends, I think, got people excited for the next 4. So this might finish really strong, but the hype around the show isn't as strong, even though the show is still solid.
They got to get away from the Pugsley and the Bee Kid story. It's the worst.
It is tough every time we go to him because I do like Pugsley, but it has nothing to do with anything else, and it kind of just slows down.
Halts the entire, like, you're in the middle of watching this whole. I love that detective thing that she's got going on, and she's always like investigating, and then it's like here goes Pugsley and the Bee Kid, and like, just get them out of here. Get them out of here.
Unless that ends up being relevant.
Maybe.
Like, it's got to be building to something, right? It can't just be completely unrelated.
Yeah, my daughter would just stop it. I like Pugsley. Stop being a hater. And I'm like,
oh, she does?
She
Maybe that's why. The show is having to grapple with the fact that its audience is so wide, Kristian.
It is.
Like, because the fact that your daughter loves this show, but also the core fan base for Addams Family is all over the place.
It's true. All right. Well, those are the picks. Those are the Roxy TV picks. What do you guys think? Watching any of them? People keep asking about the Alien show. That'll be next week. It just came out. You're gonna watch the Alien show, right, Roxy?
What are you talking about?
Oh, the I'm so shocked that you don't know the new Alien show. Hit the last night on Hulu, I believe, too. Alien, is it called Alien Earth? I think it's the name of it. Yeah, Alien Earth. I think it comes out either today, where it's Timothy Oliphant, Mike. So that's what I'm sure you should.
Literally from the franchise Alien. Yeah. That's another franchise I haven't seen.
Wow.
I saw the original Alien movie.
Okay.
But I haven't. Both Alien and Predator, I never kept up with.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, we'll have to talk about that too. Now I was going to get into the questions here, but this just broke. Luke just sent this to me.
I love Noah Hawley.
Oh, there you go. So the other day, it was, I don't know when it was. It might have been Monday, might have been last. I can't remember what it was. But I had it was last week, I think. I had heard some things, and I heard that Sadie Sink, they kept talking about Sadie Sink and saying that Sadie Sink was going to be who is she in Spider-Man? Who is she? Who is she? And there's all these different rumors. And I was sitting with somebody recently who is, someone in the business, we'll say. And we were talking about Sadie Sink. It came up and it's like, well, she's Gwen Stacy. I was like, what? Excuse me? I was like, she's Gwen Stacy. I was like, you sure? Pretty sure. And I was like, okay, well then I'm going to say that because I trust you very much. And I did. And I said it, and people ran with it, and people were like, I don't know. It's still, Jeff said he's still hearing this shit that she's Jean Grey, and then there's other people say, no, is it true? I don't know. I'm gonna tell you this: Spider-Man Brand New Day set photo reveals a first look at Sadie Sink's character. Spider-Man Brand New Day is still filming in Glasgow, and many fans are now convinced that they spotted Sadie Sink on the movie set wearing a blonde wig. I'm just saying. Spider-Man Brand New Day is shooting in Glasgow, Scotland. There's a lot of misinformation out there. For example, shortly after it was said that now filming wraps up this week, there are conflicting reports insisting that work will continue until the end of August. Who's right? Hard to say. Latest chapter from the set is that Stranger Things star Sadie Sink has been spotted alongside Spider-Man. We have the photo to prove it. Well, maybe. Probably not, though. The shot below is getting a lot of attention on social media, with several different fan pages claiming it's Sink in a blonde wig. Looks more like a random crew member to us. Some have pointed out she's carrying sound equipment, but the low quality of the image makes it hard to say. Still, as the chase sequence we may have seen so much of now looks to be over at this point in the sequence, Spidey may indeed be interacting with whoever Sink is playing. Blonde hair lends weight to the rumors and theories that Sink has been cast as the MCU's Gwen Stacy. Anyway, and the actor is confirmed to be in Scotland to shoot scenes for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Ultimately, this probably isn't Sink, and the intrigue surrounding her role in the movie is likely to only increase the level of wild speculation as fans clamor for any sort of first look. In recent weeks, Spider-Man Brand New Day has shot on location in Glasgow and near London, but production may move to sound stages after this. Who knows how much we'll see? There's the image. Very random image here. Is that her? It's like that's who. You can't really tell. You see that right there.
I don't even know which one of the two of them you're looking at.
It's the one in the middle here. The guy in the hat.
Not even a blonde wig.
No, that's
What?
definitely
It's
blonde.
like brown. Like,
No, you're in the middle. The middle here?
yeah, I see this. There's that rear arrow. That's brown hair, right?
No.
Yeah, it's like what the kids call blonde.
Blonde. Yeah, maybe I could probably go with that. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe people reach. I still hold true to it, though. I still hold true to it. Say that I still think Sadie Sink is going to be.
I honestly have kind of always gotten the suspicion that that's who she is playing. And I do think, especially after having such a major role on one of the biggest shows of the last 10 years, changing up her look would be beneficial for the movie. But the people that I talk to can seem consistently convinced that she is Firestar.
Oh yeah, that I said that. When I talked to my person, I said not Firestar. I said, no.
Everybody seems consistently convinced, and I genuinely don't know.
I think they're wrong. Those people. And
do you want her to be?
I think she'd be a good Gwen Stacy. I think she'd be a good Gwen Stacy. Yeah, I think she'd be really good actually. I would rather. Out of the two, though, I'll be honest. Even though it would prove me wrong, I would rather her be Jean Grey. Out of the two, but I think that I think I'm gonna be right here, so we'll see. Anyway, you see that wig, or maybe it's not even a wig, as Mike says. What do you think? Is this something or nothing? Put your thoughts in there. Let us know. All right, you guys ready to try to take on Roka again?
Go for it.
28 so far right now. 28, and you got to get to 73, I believe, is what Roka's got currently. It's doable indeed. Mike, I look forward to seeing you next week.
What?
No, this is the one thing though. Here's what I will say. Oh damn it! Right, I was going to say you haven't froze the whole show. You froze.
You jinxed it.
I jinxed it, but like the whole time. Let's see. Prizzy finally finished writing my first feature film. That's amazing. I got a TV pilot script in the can, and now I'm touching up a short film script. You guys help me stay motivated. The best movie talk channel. That's very, very kind, and thank you very much.
So nice.
Yeah, and we're pushing forward with the with our pilot too. So
what's going on?
Director pretty much signed on.
He said yes.
They said yes. They said yes. And so, yeah, we're just now it's in their hands. And I what basically want to get is I kind of floated a number for the Kickstarter to the audience a couple of weeks ago, and I said to that director, I said, listen, tell me what you could do this show with at the bare minimum. What is the bare minimum that you could do this episode with the people that we want to go out to and the things that we want to do? What is the bare minimum that you could do this show for? When we get that number, that's gonna be the Kickstarter number. If we get past it, great. If not, we're gonna do shoestring and we're gonna make it work, and hopefully we can get to that number. So we'll see.
What did you run past the audience?
I think 250 was where I think realistically what we need to with the cast that we want to do and everything that we want to do in general and locations and everything too. That and for you know more than anybody, a Netflix pilot that's peanuts for like an actual pilot, but that's what we're trying. But that's I want to say, if I have to come down from that, we'll come down from it. You get when you're talking about a crew, equipment, cameras, locations, cast, it adds up. So we'll see what we can do. And I actually was texting back and forth with Chris Stuckman, who was kind of the impetus of this whole thing. He raised he raised 1.2, and then they gave him additional 1.2 to do his movie, and it's coming out soon. So we're trying to coordinate him coming on the show to promote his film Shelby Oaks. So okay,
that's awesome what he did.
Really good. All right, next one, Corn Emperor. What's up, man? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Remove that poll. What poll? Remove the poll. I don't know what that means.
Do you have a poll online?
I don't know. Did
you have a poll in your ass?
Who are you talking to?
I'm scared to say. You Kristian.
You're talking to me? That's fair. That's fair. Tyler Bay, here from Mike's computer freezing. It only froze once today.
Yeah. Not doing it good today.
Is it maybe because you're not talking as much?
Probably.
I don't like that. I would rather freeze you.
There it goes. There you go.
There we go. Perfect.
For you. Just for you.
Just for me. Tough luck. Hope Deadpool is indeed in Doomsday and Secret Wars. I don't want Disney to do Ryan Reynolds what they wrongly did to Johnny Depp. # no Deadpool, no Doomsday. Well, he's going to be in it. He'll be in it.
Well, I feel like those scenarios are so different.
Yeah, very.
Even if you watch the trial, even if you are like raging team Johnny Depp, it was Johnny on trial as opposed to Ryan, who is not on trial for anything.
Right. He's just guilty by association.
Kind of.
Kind of. I mean, just he's brought into it because.
Right. Yeah. I just mean it's like,
yeah.
Even if you agree with everything Johnny did, it's not the same.
Right. Tyler B. Protect Sam from Doom reveal at all costs. I've been trying to. The audience was so great at the live show. I made it clear. I said, do not tell Sam, please. I said, there's a big announcement that was made. We were going to at Comic-Con last year. We were going to watch. She does not want to see it, so please don't even bring it up. Don't ask about it in the Q&A afterwards. And they didn't. They were absolutely fantastic. They were great. So she's gonna be she'll be protected from it, I think. Hopefully. Nathan Drake. I'm excited for a Rambo prequel. I thought Last Blood was awful, so I don't know if Stallone still has it. He's not in it. Also, he didn't create the Rambo property unlike Rocky. Yeah, that's what I said. But no, he's not even in it. So yeah, I like.
Then Nathan's happy because he doesn't know if he still has it.
That's true, but I liked the last Rambo. Paige Chowdhury, y'all look so good. Red, white, and blue trio, pretty people. Look at it. I didn't realize we were
I'm in orange.
It looks red.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it looks red.
Oh, that's crazy. This is like fire, like bright orange.
Yeah, from the way it looks.
I wonder if my bag right here is red. So does my shirt still look red? No,
it looks more orange now. Yeah. Now that you said that, now I can see the orange, but it looks red. But it looks it's funny that we're red, white, and blue. Tyler Bate.
Go America, my right team.
So why are you guys live right now? It's hilarious. Even though that yesterday I saw a couple people asking that too, and there are a few people like they're always live. It's like that's the joke, guys. But yes, we're live. Is anybody else live right now? I don't know. C Black, MCU will have 3 movies in a row go. MCU will have 3 movies in a row go over $1 billion heading into the reboot. MCU will be fine. I don't know if that's a guarantee, Mike. You think
No,
that
it's not gonna. They're not gonna hit $1 billion.
Avengers? You don't think
Spider-Man will.
Oh, and you don't think the Avengers will?
Nope.
What are
I
they
thought.
referring
Did you
to
see
with
the new
re-
thing?
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Mike.
Did you see the new thing where they were saying that 800 is the new billion in Hollywood? That's what they're saying now because it's
very hard to do.
Like they just
Where?
can't wrap their head around that we're not what we are anymore theatrically. So
Where did they say that, Mike?
it was online yesterday when some studio head was saying that somewhere.
I wonder what C Black is calling the reboot, heading into the reboot, as in
I
what?
think the reboot, like, because Kevin Feige said there was going to be kind of like a soft reboot because.
Right, but is he saying 3 million that go over $1 billion before?
Yes, he's essentially saying Spider-Man and the 2 Avengers films will make it.
Oh,
I don't know if I don't. I just don't think it's a guarantee. I think I'm with Mike on that. I think that it's with that kind of cat. But the thing is, what kind of budget are we looking for with the Avengers? Is $1 billion kind of like you need 1.3, 1.4 to be happy? Because I mean, the amount of people that are in just the first movie are it's. I mean, how much does that cost? How much is that cast alone? Even if they're not paying them like their top salary, they're paying them like a fraction of it. All of that stuff and all. I mean, the amount of just the catering for that crew. I don't know. It's got to be at least $500 million. This movie, right?
500 is a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. But look at that cast, Rox. The cast alone, you've got usually it's 4 out of 5 of those get you $100 million. I don't know. Nathan Drake, low energy Mike today. Come on, man, you're the best. What a great reaction. Oomph.
Best color man of the business. What can you say?
Today, I tell you, this is a career performance. Do I get a discount for today or no?
Yeah.
Joey Pedras, I saw somebody say horror movies are going to be the new superhero movie. Can you see a world where that happens? Well, no, because the horror movies are already there. They're already there. They're already making movies because those movies they cost a fraction of what these movies cost.
I don't really get. There are also superhero movies that air in the genre of horror. Like superhero is a character, horror is a genre.
Yeah, I think superheroes are kind of comic book movies or more. Maybe comic movies are more the genre, but I think that he means.
Yes, but there's like rom-com comic book movies. There's action comic book movies. So, and I guess the horror has subsections as well. Of course, I don't think horror could replace superhero.
I think essentially what Joey means is that the fact that we can all say that from at least 2011 until 2019, the comic book movie superhero movie genre was the king. That was the genre. It was a championship genre. I think he's essentially saying his horror movie is going to replacing that. His horror movies more so what everyone's going to flock out to see and be the ones that are the big success. And I think that already was the case because they pop in, they make money for what they. I mean, look, even that stupid swim pool, whatever that thing was called, Night Swim. I don't remember that dumb movie was called, but it was about that pool, the haunted pool. Movie cost $3 million to make, and it made a lot of money. So, Night Swim, I think.
I'll never get over what Terrifier has done. It's insane.
Right.
It's insane.
Exactly. AA. Superman PVOD news, in my opinion. School starting. Get it out before Peacemaker. Big families who didn't want to spend $100 at the theater versus $30 to rent. Box office is about to dip under 1 million a day. Double dip while you can. I think those are all valid points. I think all points that Roxy made earlier, but I think they're valid points. Yeah, 100%. Tyler B. Marvel is starting to sound like WWE, relying on surprises over storytelling with this Avengers movie. Mike?
Not wrong.
Hell yeah, Mike. Nathan Drake. Mike.
Everyone I know feels that is a diehard Marvel fan seems to be feeling that way.
They're just relying on the surprises.
Yeah, I feel like such a dweeb because I'm so excited. I'm like, I like seeing all of our people in one place. I think that's so cool. It's why I'm such a nerd for you. Anytime people are like, no more lightsabers, no more Luke Skywalker. And I'm like, I'll never have enough lightsabers. I'll never have enough Luke Skywalker. It's the same thing as how I feel about Doomsday. Like,
Mike, you feel the same way about lightsabers, right?
Yeah. I got Andor. I'm happy.
Nathan Drake, Mike, I love Final Reckoning. It's going to make my top 10.
Yeah, easily. That's my top, probably. It's my top film of the year so far.
Is it number one for you?
Yeah, easily.
Wow. Okay. All right. After that, Tyler B. Bless you. Tyler B. It's getting hot. No, I saw you sneeze though. I mean, it's pretty hard not to see that and not realize it's getting hot in here. Yes, it is. Okay. 38 currently. 38. David Drodeo, we love you, Mike. I hope this cheers you up, buddy. Always try and be optimistic and focus on the positive things in life. Life is too short. Thank you, David. Look at David. Come in with some advice. How you feel about that, Mike?
Great advice.
All right, Mike. King of the Wicker people. Mike, just so you know, I always try to be here when you're here, buddy. I'm sending good thoughts. Did you hear there's a new Indiana Jones ride coming? Are you part of it?
I didn't. In the Disney World, probably not here in Disneyland. They're keeping the same one there. I think they just refurbed it.
Okay, so no. What did you think? We haven't really talked about it, Mike. They said that you were going to potentially do an Indiana Jones, I don't know if it was a series or whatever it was, but something with Disney. They were going to reboot it or whatever. Do you think that's a good idea?
It needs to die.
You think?
100% needs to die. It's Harrison Ford. He's Indiana Jones. That's it.
Well, don't you think people who thought that Sean Connery was Bond felt the same way?
It's different. Bond was a book. Because it's a character that's like Indiana Jones was created as Harrison Ford. That's who he is. That's the first we've ever met him. He's the role. You know, I think it's a terrible idea.
All right. Fair enough. I'm curious to see who they would get before I say leave it alone. Craig Lee. Mike, did I see you in an elevator in an episode of Castle? I love that fill-in vehicle.
Yeah, that was me.
Extra or you had a role?
No, it was a role.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What'd you do in the role?
I got killed. I did not get killed. I was eating a donut and a dead guy dropped out of the elevator on top of me. At the start of the episode.
This is the kind of footage we need to play in this show.
Yeah, you'll see me screaming like crazy with a donut all over my shirt.
Oh, someone send that to me. Please. I got to.
I didn't get to work with Nathan, but he was awesome. I got to meet him, though. He was such a nice guy.
It's Bonnie's ex-boyfriend.
Oh, really? Oh, Somerville?
Yeah.
Oh.
Long time ago. Craig Lee. Roxy, you were the one that got me into Schmodown via you promoting it on Screen Junkies. That led me to Kristian and his channel After Collider. Thank you for being you. Thank you, Craig. That's nice. That's how you did that.
Really nice. Thanks. It's always interesting to know how everybody found their way to different things.
Yeah.
Because it's such a tight internet community. But I will say that still to this day, the number one thing that people say they know me from is Screen Junkies, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's the biggest audience. Makes sense.
It was my first like real paid hosting gig in 2014. It was over a decade ago from Ken Knapsack.
So funny though, because like I still see I'll see comments every once in a while, whether it's you or Steph, you know, that pops up. But most with you, it's like, oh, is that the girl from the Real Rejects? Like, nope, that's the girl from my channel, man.
Yeah, wherever you were first is the way that you get to be known. So, and I got Screen Junkies because of Ken, who I knew because of Schmodown.
Yeah. Oh no,
or because Schmo knows.
Yeah.
Which I knew because of AfterBuzz. That's the start.
Right. That's true. Booze. Kristian, rank these: Superman, Thunderbolts, F4, F1, and weapons. Oh man. These are going to probably change by the end of the year, but I would go F1, weapons, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, and Superman.
Superman's last.
Out of those five, yeah.
Do you think that anybody went to go see Fantastic Four and ended up at F1?
Maybe because of the F1, F4. I certainly have said many times when people were referring to F4, I started talking about the Brad Pitt movie. I'm like, oh, that's not what you're talking about. RQ, MDSMD, support for Roxy and Mike. Great show as always. Thank you very much. And then Booze. Thanks. Roxy, how are you digging Ava's HOH on Big Brother?
I can't believe she won. It really like switched up the dynamic. I don't love the tactic of telling people that, like, don't worry, you're safe, and then making them not safe. But I also think she is a quirky.
You're on. Oh, sorry, Roxy. Go ahead. That just popped up.
She's quirky. I like it.
And that's from Big Brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
HOH is head of household.
No. Okay, whatever that means. All right. Let's see. 42 currently. 42. Can we catch them? We'll see. 42. You need 31 more to tie. It's possible. The energy is palpable on this show today. So let's see. Craig Lee, Roxy support.
Thanks, Craig, my dude.
Okay. This one, Mike. This is like, you know how Stallone was known back in the day. Can we come in a movie, and I think they wondered how many lines him or Arnold had like throughout. And it was like oh, they have 15 lines. Roxy, over under. Mike has said it's 15 things today.
Is that someone said that?
Oh, 16.
Yeah.
Roxy?
I'm the new Superman.
Oh, 17. Okay, good. Renee Reyes. Glad Hayden is getting the love that he deserves. The OG trilogy fans hated the prequels, but now the kids who grew up with them are showing their support and receiving the recognition it deserves. Yeah, I think that's fair. And I think that more people have come around to it, even of the OG fans.
Everybody knows that Hayden's always been my favorite since I was tiny. I did an episode of Ken Napzok's show back in the day. What was the show called on Schmoes?
On Schmoes?
Or was it on Afterwards? He had a show, it was on Popcorn Talk. His whole Star Wars show that he did for years. You remember? Jedi Alliance. Jedi Alliance, where I gave 10 reasons why he absolutely crushes before all the love for him. So it is nice to see him finally receive some love. I always loved his performance.
Yes. How about this?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Here we go.
What do you mean, here you go? This is what he said. He said
we can't hear it, but...
Is he dead?
Is he dead? I think he's dead. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Do it again? All right, hold on.
Yeah, so good.
All right, hold on. So where is it? He walks in. What were you eating there, Mike?
Jelly donut. And I hate jelly donuts, so it sucks.
How many times did you have to take a bite of it?
Yeah, how many times?
All day.
Oh, no.
Really? How many jelly donuts? You had to start a new one every time?
Every single time I get a new one.
Oh, it was very stern. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Last changes with him. He's just
we can't see it.
Regardless.
Oh, you can't see it. Hold on, sorry. That's not what she said. All right, hold on. Where is it? There it is. All right, hold on.
Do what he wants regardless.
As always.
That's pretty good. Is he dead? It's my favorite part of the whole thing. How long ago was that?
Oh, God. Years ago.
It was while we were doing DC Movie News, because I remember you posting with Nathan then.
Yeah, pre-pandemic. So, but after DC Movie News, so somewhere in there.
All right. Mike Joyce, Alien Earth premieres tonight. You excited? I am curious. I don't know, excited is the word, but curious for sure. Samir, sending much love to Mike and Roxy. There you go. Team is here.
Nothing for you, Kristian.
Nope. Tough luck. Disney must move up Pixar's Gato from 6/18/227 to 5/28 to escape overcrowded June 2027 and move Star Wars Starfighter from 5/8 to 7. They ain't moving Starfighter from May. That's the Star Wars month. They're gonna try to make that work. So I don't think they're moving Star Wars. But I don't even know what Gato is. Any clue what Gato is?
It's got to be the next Pixar movie.
I would assume so. Right?
Using context clues, I do declare that.
You see Ilio?
No.
Oh, okay. Mike, do you declare?
I do declare. It's a Foghorn Leghorn.
I declare that one we got it. We should get that soundbite too. Chris Daniel, Mike, do you think Mission Impossible will be rebooted into a TV show now, or will the movies continue on?
Chris, did you know it was a TV show originally? That was I mean, I know I don't say that negatively or gatekeeper-ish because a lot of people don't know. But I don't think as long as Tom Cruise has the rights to it or is involved with it, it will be a TV show. I think they should do spin-offs, but I know they won't do those either.
He's spending the problem with Cruise right now, and there's some other movie that he had gotten something with Warner Brothers or somebody. His next movie, he just wants too much money to make these things, budget wise. So and Mission Impossible, regardless if you liked it or not, can't argue with the fact that it was a major, disappointment as far as money went. And so like that movie cost way too much.
Yeah.
C Black, chances of Sadie Sink is in Doomsday. I would say good chance she's in Secret Invasion. Secret Wars. Armada. HBO Ruffalo show Tash dropped a new trailer that looks fire. Did you see the trailer for this, Rox?
Mm-mm.
Do you know what it is?
No, using context clues, I would guess it's a new HBO show starring Mark Ruffalo.
I saw it pop up earlier. I didn't watch the trailer itself, but I saw it and it's an HBO show. Mike Joyce showing some love for Platonic. Great show.
Yeah, it's amazing. I only didn't bring it up this week because I brought it up last week, and I had seen those 2 episodes, but I thought that they absolutely annihilated.
Yeah, it's funny. Checkmate. So you see people who understand the business and who don't. Checkmate clearly understands the business. Like 250,000 for a pilot seems like bare bones. Yeah, it is. And other people are like 250,000. That's a lot. It's like no, it's not a lot at all. Not for a pilot. So let's see. Next one. After that, again, thank you to Mike Joyce on that one. Craig Lee. I never get to say live to y'all like I mentioned before, but Mike, you had some of the greatest Schmodown moments. Big love from Brisbane, Australia, mate. Yeah, you really did.
Thank you.
Give Mike lots of credits on that. Lots of credit. Mike had a lot of amazing moments. One of my favorite moments was right after you turned heel, and when we were at the live event. Remember that? It must have been the show previous that you turned heel, and I was like, you know what? Why don't you walk out? It was at the El Portal. I was like, why don't you
downtown LA?
It was not downtown. It was in the valley. Someone was, and I had you walk through the crowd, and people were like, and the crowd started to stir. Do you remember that stir?
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, because after you saw that. So, I guess everyone said I'm colorblind because everybody else thinks that that looks orange to you, Roxy. Okay. Oh. Carlos Galston, how do you take your coffee, Kristian? Right now I put a little, this might be lame. I put a little almond milk in it. That's all I did. That's it. That's all I do.
You've been in New York for too long if you think that that's lame.
Oh.
Everybody here takes it with a little almond, a little oat.
That's it. It's a little almond milk. That's all I do. That's it.
You tried pistachio?
No. I like
so good.
So good. Maybe we should try it. C Black, Mike, I'll make that bet. Avengers movie makes $1 billion. You name the price. You want to make a bet?
I'm the box office poison. I can't predict box office, so
I'm worse than you are.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet that. Joshua Gonzalez, 830 is my number for Avengers Doomsday. Bet on it. You think 830 is possible?
That sounds good.
Yeah. Mike Joyce, thoughts on Taylor Swift's new album podcast appearance? I didn't know she had a new album, but my little one's she this morning was singing Taylor Swift and karaoke in the middle.
You didn't hear orange. Sure? No, I don't know. All night last night. I'm not rolling my eyes because I don't like T Swift. I'm not a
everywhere. Yeah.
All night it was orange. Oh my god. The orange alarms or orange something. I don't know what orange is, but maybe the name of her album. And then her and Travis did a podcast appearance. Which is what that's in reference to.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. I'll tell my little one about it. Hoot Shoot Riot. Yo, Mike, you excited for the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake? It comes out in a few weeks. Dexter this season is banging. Original Sin was a banger. I got to watch both those. Roxy and I both behind on both of them. But
so
are you excited for Metal?
I wish they were doing 2 instead of 3. I wasn't a fan of 3.
Jet Sangani. Mike is a Timu Nathan Fillion. Hey, Roxy.
I'll take that. Roxy, that's a compliment.
Now we were supposed to do this. Those 2 idiots never showed up. JT and we'd done that live stream that you guys were supposed to do a show live together, and they couldn't get them.
I owe him a text message.
Who, Dagnino?
Yeah.
Wow. You found him on the golf course?
No, I forgot. I talked to him at Riley's birthday party.
Oh, okay.
And he wanted to. At the same time that you were asking me for script notes, he was asking me.
Oh.
And one of those was relevant to my career, and the other one. So I forgot to respond. And then just as I saw his name, I'm like, oh shit, I owe him a text.
A Rago, the OG Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie coming back to theaters. You seen? I love that it's coming back to theaters.
I got tickets for it.
Did you really?
Yeah, I'm going to see it. I think it's the 20th. Yeah,
the 1990 version.
Yeah.
Now, where are you going to see it?
AMC. It's like a 4K restoration of it.
Burbank.
Yeah.
So you have to go to that new pizza place there, right? Beforehand, you got to eat pizza before you go there.
I think it's at City Walk. I don't know if I'm going to downtown.
What are you guys talking about? What's the new pizza place?
There's a pizza place in Burbank. I mean, I guess it's been there for a year now, but there's a pizza place in the AMC Burbank 16. Like obviously, you know where the stairs are where you walk up there. Right in front of it is a pizza place.
That's amazing or something or what?
Yeah, I've seen some good reviews on it. I couldn't tell you. They opened up after I left, so I don't know. But it's apparently pretty decent. You should let me know if you go there.
I don't eat cheese.
Oh, yeah. Dingus McNally. Mike, where on your body would you rub the Sydney Sweeney soap again?
Was it dick and balls, nuts and tits? One of those. I'll rub it all over.
One of those. Soap up your nuts is what you said.
Soap up my nuts, maybe.
Yeah. Track stars. Roxy's hair is living. So lush. Does look good today, Rox. Hair looks really good.
Thanks. It probably because it hasn't had a chance to fall.
Looks good. C Black. Deadpool and Wolverine rated R made 1.4 last year. Both guys will be in this movie with Downey, Holland, OG Avengers, X-Men, and others. Crazy talk about it not making $1 billion. I happen to agree with you, C Black. I think even if it's not good, I think that's going to get people to the theater.
Okay, but would you have thought 2 years ago, Kristian, there's going to be a new Fantastic Four movie and a new Superman 4 movie, and they're going to not even make close to $1 billion? Would you have thought that was crazy talk?
I said that to you guys. I said I didn't think they were going to make $1 billion. You guys said
you said that with them not 2 years ago.
Oh, you're saying if 5-6 years ago, if they said that those two movies were, I would absolutely
thought they would have.
Of course, before the pandemic, yes, of course.
You think Superman would have hit $1 billion 5 years ago? No Superman movie has ever come close to $1 billion.
I don't know if it would have. I think that I would have been more in the idea of like it's possible because of the state of comic book movies, but internationally, you're 100% correct. It just never has done well. That's why I didn't think it was going to make $1 billion. I was saying it all summer that Jurassic World was going to be the winner out of the three of them, and every single person told me I was nuts.
Now I'd agree with you on that. Financially, Jurassic.
Yeah.
Who told you were nuts?
Winston.
Oh. Every single person.
Every single person. Sean McCabe. Well, didn't agree with me. I should say not saying nuts.
Oh, you saw Sean.
I did. He was the greatest.
I know. I saw all the photos that he took. Those were great.
He's the greatest. Mike and Roxy, thanks for making my Tuesday bearable.
Got it.
Good, Sean.
Mike, is your Tuesday bearable?
Always.
How about today?
Always bearable.
All right. Corn Emperor. Yay. Happy again. Love y'all. Happy y'all. Happy me. I think Mike's tolerating us right now. I don't think he's happy. Evil John Madden.
Not us, Kristian.
No, Mike, your Roadhouse shirt is awesome.
There you go, buddy. You got it.
Unheard Sirens. Is he dead? If you mean, is he dead? Points if you get what song that's in. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Oh, man. I'm not sure what that is. You got to let us know, Unheard Sirens. 52, as we're getting close to the end here. Alexander Wilson. A lot of reviews are saying Alien Earth is going to be nominated next year for Emmy's Best Drama Series. Really? That good, huh? All right. I have to go check this out.
Do you think I'm able to watch it without watching anything else?
I feel like Alien is one of those things that, yes, I don't know how, well, I haven't seen it, but I don't know how much it ties into those things. But yeah, I feel like probably would. Evil John Madden. Can't be myself, my evil self of Tuesdays. Don't want to be yelled at by Roxy. That's fair. Unheard Sirens. Almond milk, poser, drink it black like a real man. That's fair. Sometimes I do.
Is that fair?
Yeah, why not? I was like Sebastian's old joke. He's like, the guy, I walked into a Starbucks and the guy's like, I want a Frappuccino with the cream top. Cream on top? You got a black coffee and you go to work. That was a very old school joke. Marco. Mikey, what's your favorite and least favorite Mission Impossible movie?
Least, I say, is MI2.
Yeah, same.
And favorite's Rogue Nation.
Okay. Craig Lee, support for Kristian because I can right now live. Thanks, man. I watch your channel every day. Love your work. Thank you, Craig. Really appreciate all the nice words and everything too. You guys are the bomb. You guys have been very supportive, and appreciate everybody being here today and supporting us on the new time. Thank you very much. Evil John Madden, I feel it. It is Boston College's year to make a run at the national title. LOL. Stop this. Florida State's got to get their heads out of their heinies. Rago, you think audiences are done with John Wick movies as a ballerina spinoff did so bad? No, because if they could do another one with Keanu in the lead, I think it'll do well.
I think, like you talk about budget, I think that's the problem with that movie. It cost $90 million. You make that thing for 40, and it's a good movie. It's fun. It's inventive. Yeah. I
didn't mind that movie. Unheard Sirens. Kristian, the song reference was Wu-Tang. That's right, Wu-Tang. Yes, thank you. Let's see. I think this is the last one for now. RQ, MDSMD, support for Roxy and Quiet Mike. Yeah, this is Quiet Mike. I don't like Quiet Mike. Evil John Madden, can't wait to watch your hot friend Sam react to Lord of the Ring. She's excited for it. I'll tell you that. It's gonna be it's a good reaction.
Sam's awesome. And she is hot. That's facts.
So she was and our kids came to the event. It was really nice. Okay, so currently right now, guys, we're at 57 as we're about to sign off. Roka got you this week, unless last week it was the same thing, and then there was a fire. But I also think Mike kind of shut down today, so maybe that was a part of it.
Or maybe it's the new time.
Well, you're the one that
told me early. We're 2 hours early.
You're the one that told me 9 a.m. was good for you.
It's fine with me. I don't care. That's how is that for the viewers?
Oh, you're saying the new time. You're saying it wasn't because of you. You say you did the new time didn't affect your mood at all today.
No, if the viewers aren't going to know that it's at 9.
We had more viewers today than we normally do on Tuesdays.
Oh, then I don't know what the problem is. Probably me.
I'm with Mike. I think it's the new time.
The new time.
Probably
if
me.
You're asking me. It's definitely because of the new time.
Okay. Joey Pedros, any talk about mobilizing the active audience to push the Kickstarter to broader audiences? Yes. I mean, like I said, Joey's been the man when it's come to this Kickstarter. He's had so many great ideas. I mean, we did like a private stream for members, and he had some great ideas. I got to get that number first. I have to get that number first because, like I just said, like most people, when you hear that, let's say that it is 250. Let's say that is the number. Most people, when you hear that number, that's a big number. That is a tiny number for a pilot.
Kristian, how's this guy going to get or girl going to give you a number? You need a line budget. You need a line budget producer. He's not going to, or she's not going to be able to give you a number.
Yes, they will. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why afterwards.
Oh,
but yes, they will be able to give us a budget. In what they're crunching the numbers as we speak. Unheard Sirens Incorporated. The new time is a bit rough for me, to be honest. Yeah, it's the one.
See, Mikey, Unheard Sirens is with you.
I can tell you this though, and Luke and I have been talking about it. It's since we've done this time, we've doubled our live stream numbers. So Craig Lee, have you worked out the dual coast reactions? Can we get Roxy and Sam reacting to something together? I'm getting on a phone call with Luke tomorrow to find out the answer to that. Roxy is my first phone call after that to see, if there's anything even possible. I don't even know if she can do it. So we find out a bunch of different people. So we have to figure it out. So I don't know yet. And the answer is if it's possible, of course, Roxy and Sam together are amazing. We got to find out if it's possible. We don't know.
Hey, whether it's that or something else, I am so desperate to do something with Sam. We've been like girl crushing on each other for a long time.
Years since Collider Live.
I know. So it's kind of crazy to think that we haven't done anything.
I know. We'll get something. And you don't know yet if you're coming. You're probably not coming in here in October.
I don't think so. I'm trying to get back to home to see my family. Getting time off right now, it's so hard when you work different jobs. Like everybody's got different schedules. I'm just struggling with it. I haven't been home in so long.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous. Alice is coming.
Alice is coming, and I guess I assumed Mike and Shannon were going to come, but I think they're coming East Coast for like 2 weeks later. So I doubt they're coming to my thing. Am I right?
We got that wedding.
Right.
Think.
Ooh.
And my invite went out first.
Yeah, but people don't be traveling for B days like that.
Yeah, I know. All right, listen. This is it. And that's actually not true when it comes to certain birthdays, but I'm just going to say. All right. Armada, Dagnino, Snyder.
You didn't travel 1 mile for my 30th.
Yes, I did. Where? No, but I was in the middle of doing something.
I'm just saying it was 1 mile. And it was my 30th.
Where was I though? There was a reason.
You just said you missed it, and you said, "I'm so sorry, I completely forgot."
It wasn't forgot. It definitely wasn't forgot because I remember your 30th. There was something going on in my family. I remember this. I don't remember a lot. There was something going on.
I really think you texted me like I completely meant to be there and forgot.
No, I'm telling you, it's a family thing. I remember this. I don't remember a lot. I remember that. Armada, Dagnino, Snyder, JT on Love Island. Good idea. Yes, that would be a great idea. Legend, MM600.
You have no idea what you just said.
What? Dagnino, Snyder, and JT on Love Island. A good idea.
A good idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea. The three of them, when you watch them on Love Island, I've never even seen a single show, and I would watch that.
Do you guys know who used to edit that show?
Who?
It was Kaiser's show.
Oh, Love Island, was it really? That's hilarious. Amazing.
So I ask him for behind the scenes tea all the time. He doesn't still work on that. He's got other jobs now, but I'm like, what does it mean when they're doing this, and this? The show's on 6 days a week.
6, that's so crazy. Legend, MM600. Mike and Roxy rock. Plus, Roxy's super hot today. Nice hair today, Roxy. People loving your hair.
Wait, I really appreciate that because I only have lipstick on and I don't have 1 other ounce of makeup on, and I have a massive pimple that's like pulsating. So any kind of compliments today, I will take.
Nice. Craig Lee, they would be so dope together, Sam and Roxy. What's the number now? 63. 10 away from tying Roca. 10 away from tying Roca. But we've come to the end. So Roxy, while you
the end, my only friend, the end.
All right, Roxy, where can they find you?
Seattle saying acne's for everyone is sending me.
What are you saying?
You know how we always have the guy who's animations for everyone.
Yes.
And Seattle just said acne is for everyone.
That's pretty good. Roxy liked that one.
Oh, that was awesome. You guys can find me everywhere at Roxy Striar. And on Sundays and Wednesdays, I go live on my own channel. And you guys already know this, but Steph started going live on her channel too, which is really cool.
We got one more. Armada. You going to do a live event outside of New York and LA soon? Armada? No. Because honestly, even the New York
live events are not for everyone.
No. The reason why we did the New York event, because we were like, okay, we're here. We don't have to pay for any travel or anything too. We'll do it. And it was a nice turnout, but it wasn't enough for us. I mean, to do it again, to be honest, like there was 40 people there. It was great, but it was a room of like 110. So no, we're not going to do a live event again. That was a one and done. So Craig Lee, support. Thank you, Craig. Appreciate that.
Thanks,
at 65, Mike, let's see if you can stall some time with your outro.
Yeah. Because you can just catch me on Twitter yelling at people and yelling at myself and doing whatnot on Twitter. You got to stop. Man.
Do you know how bad I want to interview you right now?
Interview me?
Yeah. I just want to interview
you. You get 3 questions.
Can I interview you right now?
Go for it.
Mike, what's going on with you right now?
What's going on with what?
What's going on
here in my gym shorts?
No, but there's something going on. What is it? What's happening? No, don't say nothing because
that's not an interview. You didn't give me. You got to prep me.
No. Listen.
Well, what do you in regards to what?
You started out this show and you seemed you're ready to go, and then you got into we got into a little bit of a.
No, I just overstep on people's questions, so I'm just taking my time to listen. I'm working on my listening skills, so.
Right, but
something I need to work on as an actor is my listening.
I've known you for 20 some odd years. Would you admit that you shut down a little bit on today's show?
I was just quiet today. I'm just trying to listen. I don't listen enough.
And do you think that makes good television / radio to
listen,
to be quiet the whole time?
But if I'm stepping on people's questions, then it doesn't make good quality. Everyone says that I have a problem with that, so I'm trying to work on it.
In case this helps, you could step on my questions for the rest of our lives, and I would not care.
You're
my friend, and I don't care.
But everyone,
I thought it was funny. If it wasn't funny to you, that's truly my bad. I step on people all the fucking time, all the time.
You've taken away from the playful banter that we've had for.
Yeah, but if people don't like it, so I need to.
But if I like it, I'm the one having you on the show. Isn't that important?
Okay, all right.
Who's people?
What?
It's just not. It's just not a
They
good
said
habit of
people don't
mine.
like it. People love you.
It's just not a good
And-
habit of mine. It's just an actor thing. I'm just acting. You have to listen, and I don't listen enough. So,
All right, but you're all, we'll
Mike,
also
that's not fucking true. You listen really well. That's not true. Sometimes you get excited, and so you want to ask your questions. So I give you a little bit of heat for it, as I would expect you guys would do to me, because I cut Kristian off like 4 times in his interview to you right now alone.
was it a bit of self-consciousness?
no, I just know I need to work on my listening. I know I cut people off, so I'm just trying to
I look forward to having Mike
work my time, work my thing.
We'll need you back next week. RQMDSMD, support for Roxy and Mike. C Black, Harloff, bring on Snyder to the show. Well, they would work with this crew, but he's
Somebody who cuts people off.
You think he cuts people off?
Jeff,
Yeah,
he's a bulldozer.
that's true.
He's one of my best friends, but holy shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes even if we're hanging out, I'm like, I don't think I've spoken for 45 minutes.
Armada, you going to see highest to lowest? What is that?
Gotta guess based on the context clues, Kristian, that it's some kind
Is that a
of thing
movie?
that you could watch.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure. Craig Lee, Mike, tell me what you're really thinking about your internet provider. That's fair. It's a good question.
Today it's pretty good.
Yeah, it was fire today.
Not bad. Dawn H, guilty pleasure scripted network show. Mine is 911. I don't know.
I liked
I don't know.
what was the show? This High Potential,
High potential.
which was really good. I called it High Fidelity for the entire
Oh.
season, but it was not called High Fidelity. It's called High Potential.
I don't know.
It was really, really good.
I don't know what a guilty pleasure scripted show is. I'm not sure. Track stars. Christian Therapist was not on my bingo card today, nor mine. Okay, let's see. Everyone give Mike lots of love in the comments. Michael Diagor.
They fucking love him.
The best. Let's hug it out. Okay, perfect. Let's see. And I think we got Joshua Gonzalez. You're great, Mike. And Rogue Nation is the best.
It is the best. It gave us Ilsa Faust.
C Black. That's Denzel's.
Oh,
Okay, then yes.
yeah, I saw that.
Highest to lowest.
What's
Okay.
it called?
Highest to lowest.
Oh.
Craig Lee, Mike, serious talk. You and Chance, such a dope team. That metal song was the best intro music. The Corruption theme song was fantastic.
Yeah, it was great.
Remember when he played it live at Spectacular?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Do you guys speak to him?
Yeah, David B. He did the theme song for this show.
Not David B. Chance.
I do.
Oh, Chance will text me every once in a while. You know, he and we go back and forth with like Star Wars stuff and other things. But yeah, and Chance came. Chance was reached out. One of the few people that did it, honestly, not present company, not included. Who said, "Hey, I want to see you before you leave," and he came over and he grabbed some lunch and we just sat down in the studio.
Really?
Yeah, he was in town and we just came in, so it was nice. Andrew Thomas, I'm here to support the most beautiful Roxy. I'm excited to see Deadpool possibly in Avengers. Doomsday! Exclamation point. All
Can
right,
I ask a question now that we're like having the chill vibes?
sure.
Who was in town, Mike, that you were with that Kristian knew that you said by first name and I didn't know?
My
your
best
name?
friend.
The guy who went to
We went to
college.
college together.
Yeah, Nathan. Tyler B says Mike sounded like Fred Norris over here.
Who's that?
Fred Norris.
Is it the guy from Breaking Bad?
Related to Chuck Norris?
I mean,
I have no idea.
I think it's the bald guy from.
oh no! Oh my God! The fact that I had to Google that, I should be ashamed of myself. It's from Howard Stern. Fred. I only knew him as Fred.
Oh,
Howard Stern is Fred Norris.
no.
Fred Norris is his he's been with him forever since you ever see Private Parts?
Oh, I'm the blonde guy.
Right. Yeah. No, that's Jackie.
Oh,
Anyway,
I'll have to look it up.
Armada, Mark Maron versus Bill Burr. Who's funnier? This is a tough.
Those are my faves.
So Mark Maron I knew from like the Comedy Store back in the day. I remember because Mark Maron used to be at the Comedy Store all the time.
You didn't know Bill?
Bill wasn't at the Comedy Store a lot when I was there. I think he was still East Coast when I was there. Mark was there all of the time. I remember when he started his podcast. I was like, "Oh, Mark started a podcast," and then it like blew up to this huge thing, and now he's everywhere. My sense of humor, I think Mark Maron is a brilliant comedian, brilliant, and he always has been. and he's the essence. He's kind of the definition of what comedy. You kind of, as a comedian, you kind of looked like person who would really take in the personal experiences, pain, point of view, all that stuff. My humor though is sides more of Bill Burr and this stuff. Like I respond to his stuff a little bit more. So I don't say funnier. I wouldn't say funnier, but my preference is Bill Burr. Roxy?
That's so funny because like you're similar to Bill Burr and Mike is similar to Mark Maron. So like I feel like I'm sitting with the two of you guys. But I think if you had to ask me to name my two current favorite comedians, it's the two of them.
Yeah.
I think that Maron is smart funnier.
Yeah.
And Bill is laugh out loud funnier. And so I like them equally. I haven't watched Maron's new special that I will watch for next week. I hear it's incredible. I've seen a couple of clips. I told you guys about the Hitler one that I thought was hysterical.
Sure. Yeah.
About being on Theo Vaughn's podcast. But
right.
Yeah, it's a toss up.
DJ Case. Support.
You didn't ask Mike.
Oh yeah, you got a preference of those two, Mike?
Burr, probably.
Burr, okay. Craig Lee. Roxy, I watched Stick on your recommendation after the whole season came out. I loved it.
So good. I'm so glad you watched. I'm so glad I've gotten that comment the most of any of my recommendations from shows this year, which is how I know that it's working when I put a show on my list every week. That show is so good.
DJ Case support. All right, with that, guys, somehow 81, you beat Roku today. So now it's all about the capes and cowls. And well, that's not fair. Why did I do that?
Why you already put down? So, you put down the whole middle girls.
I don't mean to do that. So because it's just they haven't won in a bit, but I actually, and I think we all would like to see either Chris or Steph win.
This is a really good. Nothing against Chris. Love Chris. This is a really good week for Steph to win.
Could be. We'll see.
It's a good week for her to win.
All right, fingers crossed. We'll see. Yeah, someone said the disrespect. It's not disrespect. They just haven't won, so I'm going off the
winnings for everyone, Kristian.
Winning is for everybody. All right, guys, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere podcasts are found. That's where you find us. Clips channel, all that and more. Thank you to Roxy. Thank you to Mike for being here, guys. You guys rule. We'll see you back here tomorrow with Chris Carr, and I think Brett. We'll find out tomorrow. All right, guys. Bye.